I do not use this book anymore. I have switched completely to Canva, and if you are someone that is not comfortable with working online or working on a computer to find or source your color, to source your colors and your swatches, all of that. If that is not you, you don't have to do it. Honestly, there are so many more options, including a color mixing recipe book that I have right here. And really just think of it as like a cooking recipe book where inside, let's open it up. Inside, it's going to give you one of these, and think of this kind of as your teaspoons or your tablespoons or your cups, like you're mixing things for cooking or baking. I am not a cook. I don't know if you can tell, or a baker. I think I'm better at baking because I'm really good at following instructions. But anyhow, how this works is it tells you how you can measure out your paints according to the recipes that you see in the book. So if you see a color that you really like and you want to match it, what they will do is, like for instance, let's look at these. This one is 5 parts white to 1 speck of vermilion, and they're kind of giving you the example here. They also give you examples of color theory, how certain things mix, and honestly, I did use this book forever. I did, but I don't use this process anymore where I'm mixing skin tones first and then trying to apply it in the exact right location. I just found that was really hard and not accurate, and I was spending like quadruple the amount of time on painting than focusing. Like basically it just was a time waster when I was focusing only on mixing paints for that purpose, then building up layers, and then you can apply your color glazes at the end. The way that I'm painting now has freed up so much time that I'm actually now able to think more about my style and where I want to go with my art than trying to figure out like how, like where paint is going to go. It was just like, honestly, the process was very frustrating. What I would highly suggest is getting one of these books, and I would paint all of your portraits in a grayscale grisaille first, only focusing on your highlights, your midtones, and your shadows. So your first layer of your painting would look similar to this, and I haven't, it's only a part of it, but you'd be painting almost as if it's a black and white photo, meaning your whites and your grays and your black values are already there. So your highlights and midtones and shadows do not need to be adjusted. The only thing you need to do now is apply a glaze that is on top of it, a color glaze. Then you apply your color glazes, but maybe finding a color that is similar to the local color of the person that you are painting. So why don't we go here? And I think her skin color was kind of close to somewhere in here. And what they do is just give you the recipe, like cadmium red light to zinc yellow. And you can see how I do that in portraits 5 and 6 if you're interested in doing it this direction, in this way.